right.
All right, buddy. I think we're in Baja mode.
Baja mode?
We're going Baja mode.
Why do you put Baja mode when we're racing on the track, bro?
Well, because we want to change handling bias. We want to change stability so we can enter the corners and exit them faster.
Let's do this.
All right. You ready to go?
Let's go! Oh,
Right,
man. Got my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Here we go. Just so I know what we're working with, what lap time are you expecting to set here?
Oh, I have no idea. You know,
Under
this
two?
is
Under
the
2 minutes?
first session. What do you have a
I have a transponder on. It's transponder
Transponder?
on. Yep.
what have you been hitting?
2 minutes and 50 seconds.
2 minutes and 50 seconds. Well, I just ran a lap in dark helmet that was 1 minute 47 seconds.
Oh man, I need a puke bag.
But we're gonna go behind all these guys.
Why? Now you do your thing. You do your thing.
I might pass them a little bit.
Okay.
That'll be fun, right?
Yeah.
Little cat and mouse.
Yes.
So I don't know. I would like to get around maybe 215, maybe.
215. Let's see about that. I think you can shave under 2.
It's a lot. We'll see.
All right. No pressure.
A sub 2 is a lot.
Really?
Here, yeah.
Okay. Because this is not a small
But
car.
this is the CyberBEAST.
Yes.
I mean, this is nearly 7,000 pounds.
It is.
So it's a lot that you're pushing around. Is the
tunnel open?
cover
You gotta open it. So go back to.
We gotta get it closed.
Oh, you want to close it? Here,
Yeah.
I'll close it for you. Hit this.
Oh,
Closed.
it is closed.
Yeah.
Great. Just making sure. Because what
100%
that does
It's
is
drag.
if it's open, it creates a lot of drag.
Yeah.
Right? So we want to get less drag as possible.
Yep.
We got that little guy right there, which is great to see.
Traction
for me.
control off.
Traction control off.
So you're gonna be doing all the squiggly, not the car.
Yeah. The car's gonna be like, whoa, what's happening? And I'm gonna be like, this is what I want.
Oh, jeez.
So we'll see.
All right, I just signed my life away. Let's see if I'll make it back alive.
Let's have this view too, just 'cause
Okay.
it's kind of cool.
All right.
So what I'm gonna do here is feel out the car on this little warm-up lap.
All right.
Feel the body roll.
Yep.
Feel the acceleration.
Yep.
We're also gonna warm up the tires. Feel the
Nice.
brakes a little bit.
Yep.
Get on.
Woo!
Get on a little bit of the curbing. Feel it out.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, this one does have a little more power.
Let's kick it! Let's go! Oh, I just signed my life away. I don't care what happens. This is worth it. YOLO! Woo!
Yeah.
Oh,
it'll be
he's
good.
loving this.
Just feeling the power. What's really cool
Yeah.
about Cybertruck
Yeah.
is it's got rear steer.
Yes.
So what that allows on a track is to get the car to rotate more
Oh.
around sharper
You
turns.
use that to your advantage.
Exactly.
I thought that was a handicap when I was driving. It kind of pinched my turns too
It
much.
helps rotate it a little bit. You know?
Woo, woo! There we go. Oh, breaking it loose.
All
Nice.
right.
All right, that's cool. Wow.
We're just feeling the
See,
power a little bit.
I thought I bought the wrong car for the track. No, this is a perfect car for the track. Holy smoke! They just need the right driver.
Yeah. We're just gonna give it a little power.
Nice.
Pressure's looking good. It's getting up there. Take these curbs a little bit.
Woo! Yeah, it's got the height for that.
Cybertruck can take the curve.
Yes.
That's what's great about it.
You can kind of cheat.
Yeah. Just hear the tires like, what are you doing to me?
Yeah.
Woo!
I was going this fast on my straightaway. He's doing this on the turn. Shoot. Wow. All right, guys.
All right.
That was a warm-up lap. Let's see what this thing can do.
Car feels pretty good.
Nice.
Let's see what we can get on.
Whoa. how you like you let it loose, but you grip it back. You got control like right away. Let's go! Holy smoke! We are flying! Oh yeah! We are flying, guys. This is letting the beast breathe. We got the beast tamer right here.
There we go.
Yeah! Woo! Let's go! This is why Elon made the Baja mode.
Yep.
For Craig on the track. Elon, if you're watching this, let me know if you can get better time than Craig here. I'd be impressed.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, he's riding that curve because we got the height and suspension on this thing. Yep. Okay, we're pushing this.
All right.
It's got a lot of weight to it. I can
Yeah,
tell.
there's a lot of weight.
Yes.
And the tires really weren't made for this,
Yes.
right? So, tires are still good. The car's still happy.
All right. Oh, shit. I'm supposed to do that, not him. Wow. Like a champ.
There we
Nice,
go.
nice. Boom. Oh, on top. Oh, just riding the paint, literally. Nice. Oh, wow. That grip, that loose and the grip. Nice.
Exiting the turn a little bit.
Yeah,
Getting on top.
nice. Oh, brakes are too hot.
A little bit, but they still feel a little bit good. We should be okay
All
for
right.
the rest of it.
Nice.
All right.
There we go. Ooh, I've never caught that curve so close and the whole way through. Ah. Woo, there we go.
Nice!
There we go.
We finished the lap out.
Nice.
What do you think, bud?
I love it.
A lot of fun?
Let's do it.
We got through it.
Yeah.
We gotta let the car cool down a little
All
bit.
right, we'll let the
'cause
car cool down.
I was hard on the brakes.
All
and
right.
Pushed around through it, but that was fun.
So there's a difference between going fast and doing fun. So
Yeah.
you were just having fun. You
I was
weren't
just
trying to
having
push
fun.
it, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Cause I could tell you weren't going fast.
Yeah.
But that's fun because you were riding that and you had full control to
Yeah.
slip the grip, to slip the grip. That's what living life is all about, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Nice. All right. So once the brakes cool down, what's the goal?
Well, I think we'll bring it in.
Okay.
And make sure that the brakes are all good. We'll have the
Okay.
techs look them over.
All right.
The
'Cause
most
we have more
important
time for another
thing
round. Yep.
is if you see a warning like this,
Yes.
you want to take all the caution possible.
I
right?
see.
You want to cool it down quickly.
Yep.
And it's not good to keep pushing the car because you don't know where that limitation is.
Right.
Exactly. And before you know it, there could be a bigger detrimental issue
Oh, we
that
don't want
happens,
that.
right? And so we always want to be safe on the track. Check it out. And yeah, so we'll have the techs look at it and
Wait,
make
wait.
sure they're happy.
Cool.
See, I've been really loose on the brakes right now. So you see how it went away. That's the thing though, is it's like you feel like maybe it'll be okay, but if you don't get a proper check,
Yep.
there could be a bigger issue in,
I
in
see.
the long haul. So there's someone coming up on us as
All
we're
right.
doing a check, so I'm gonna let them go.
Do it. I mean, I just love the etiquette that they have at Tesla Corsa because everyone's just having fun, but they're very safe at the same time.
Right,
I feel so
exactly.
safe driving fast here on the racetrack
Yeah.
versus driving fast on the public roads, which is
Yeah.
a no-no. But you know, sometimes we want to test out our performance of a Tesla. That's nothing compared to what you would be able to do at the track safely and with a lot of fun and no worries about tickets or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's such a great experience. I can't believe I never did this in my life, but it's never too late.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
That was epic.
That was
Hey,
awesome. No,
thank you so much
Thank you for
for
giving me
letting me
this
try
ride. I'm in my CyberBEAST.
In your
I love
CyberBEAST.
it.
It was epic.
It was awesome. Woo!
There we go.
Nice.
Burn a bit of tire, I think.
How was it?
Just a tad bit. It was a lot of fun. Man, there is a lot more power in this car than the dual motor. You can feel it instantly in the rear, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you see it right out of the turn, you're just freaking gone.
Yeah. It makes me just so giggly being in something so big and on a track.
Yeah.
It's just so funny to me and how fast it actually is. It's pretty incredible. So
It messes with dynamics or what you think of physical limitation. It's
Right.
really awesome.
yeah.
You wouldn't say it can beat a Model S Plaid, never, right? But it's just a different enjoyment.
Different beast. And it does so well off-road.
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
that's what's
that's
cool.
what this thing's designed for.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Cool.
let's go inside, cool off the brakes, have you guys look at them, check them out, and go from there. Woo! All right, let's go inside.
Nice. That was a lot of fun. Wow.
What was most impressive out of like the highlight for you?
I kind of like how you're able to break loose and then get back on track at the same time. You have
Okay.
so much control, and being able to just drive over the paints and not feel like the bumps are hindering your speed is
Yeah.
kind of cool. It's like a cheat for
Yeah.
getting faster.
Little
track
cheat
time.
code?
Yeah, a little cheat code.
Yeah.
And yeah, just seeing you carry the speed that I couldn't carry on the corners. Like your speed that you carried in the corner was what I was doing in a straight line.
Right.
So I'm a newbie, and I just took it out for fun. I had a lot of fun driving much slower, but this is a whole different type of fun. It's like the fast fun, and he was even trying to go fast. So
Yeah.
it's just faster than I was experiencing. So it's just exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think for your driving, what's really important is that you want to think of a certain turn as 3 different components, really.
Okay.
There's how you're entering the turn, how you're doing mid-turn, and how you're exiting the turn.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to make all 3 of those flow together
Ah.
in sync, right?
Yes.
So if you don't have a good entry on your turn,
Right.
then it's hard to recover that exiting the turn.
Yes.
Right? Because you have to fix it somewhere in the middle,
Yep.
right? So I think those are the biggest things to learn how to go faster. And there's such a thing called smooth is fast.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, keeping that in mind is like not trying to overcorrect things,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of let the brake do some turning too, in a way that it's called trail braking.
Uh-huh.
So when I'm entering the turn, I'm applying brakes hard, and then I slowly let them go, so that the weight distribution in the front of the car keeps to the front, all
Right.
weight.
Right.
So that allows more grip in the front tires
Oh, wow.
while I'm turning, right? And so on exit, usually what happens is it breaks loose a little bit because there's so much power in the rear,
Mhm.
but also the weight has changed.
It lifted.
So it's like front, and then it slowly gets in mid, and then it goes in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
You would like to have, you know, not as excessive as this car because there's so much going
Yes.
on, and it's in Baja mode, and we're tall. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. There's a science there, but it's fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
It is. I was as a passenger, I had a time of my life.
Yeah. Good.
Pooped your
Good.
pants a couple times?
No, not at all.
Good.
Yeah.
I love this. This
bet.
thing was built for this.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yes.
It's cool. We got sideways a little bit. We
Nice.
just played around. Tires were getting eaten up. You could just hear them the whole time.
Look fine.
Instead of an engine noise, we just got tire noise.
Brakes are okay even without fluid, or you
No, they went up and I cooled it off a little bit, but it was good.
good shit?
Yeah. Sweet, man.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Awesome, man.
All right. Would be interesting to know what we got in a time. Do you have your phone on?
Yeah, let's see what time we made.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to check the app. Here, so we open up.
It's called Race Hero.
Yeah. So I got Race Hero right here.
There you go.
And then we just go for our track,
Oh,
right?
right at the top. A3.
There we go.
So we did a 221. It's close to what I was suggesting. I think overall, you know, it's hard to get in a car that you've never been in the first time, especially track. I've only done a total of 3 hot laps ever at this place.
Wow.
The 2 hot laps were in Dark Helmet.
Wow.
This morning.
Yeah.
And then it was just this one.
Oh.
So
that's crazy.
Taking in that, and then it's taking in a new car.
Yeah.
And feeling it out. And I think over time, like something like a 221, like we can get it down to probably a 210. I think we could probably take another 10 seconds off that. The way that the car is now.
Yeah.
This is completely stock.
Yes, completely stock.
So
that's pretty
incredible.
Crazy. Yeah.
A lot of cars out here, even modded cars, given a little less power but a lot less weight, have a hard time getting a 210.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, so you're going to get 210.
I think we could.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
It's going to be amazing.
Nice. All right. Well, we good? That was fun. Thank you again.
Yeah, for sure.
That was so much fun.
For sure.
It was epic. Yeah.
PSIs?
What's that?
PSIs. Tire pressure?
151s, are they?
Huh?
Is it 151? So it probably went up to 140, 55, 54.
This rear one's at 52.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Alright.
Yeah, well, we're done with the session today.
So we're going to have to go for a next session. Are you going to do one more?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Like, have you jump in there.
Well, if you want to, but I would love to see you break some records and see if we can make history.
I mean, that already set a record.
All right.
In its own way. Like,
okay.
Probably, you know, there's no real like truck record or anything. But you know, in a way, like we probably set a base if somebody else, another Cybertruck came out. And that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So it is a record.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it. So maybe we can go out. What is it? Well, so we're at 29%.
I can go give it a charge, and we'll be back here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the next session?
So does it say here? No. 222. Well, I don't know which one you're gonna do. There's another one at 355.
Well, I gotta do that one in Dark Helmet.
There's this
so
one.
maybe B.
Yeah.
430. We'll see.
Okay.
I can't promise it.
Sure.
Yet, but because we got to see where we're at with this car.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we'll get
you
through
do your
that.
thing. I'll charge it up, and it'll be ready for you. But if you don't do it, then it's all good.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably tracked out for the day.
Are you?
I took in a lot. I
Yeah.
took in a lot.
There's a lot to take in.
Yeah. So I'm not tracked out in terms of sitting and riding shotgun, but I'm tracked out and driving myself. So
it takes a lot of effort.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of mental focus.
Yes.
Not just really like the physical part about it, but your mind is working on both sides.
It is. Yeah.
You know, you're trying to add all this together as one to like create a good lap.
Yeah.
And there's a lot going along in the mind of when you're going through turns. And you're always calculating. You're like, when do I brake?
Yeah.
When do I enter the turn?
Yes.
What should I do with with the power? With
Yes.
the, you know. So
And
you'll notice that I drive like this.
I didn't. I need to watch that. Maybe next time I'll get a chance to see how your pedal work is.
So it's important here, and I do this in all the EVs. But Teslas have this thing where if you just put down a little bit of brake and you still have some power, it brings up a little warning and it says limited speed or something because you're pushing both pedals at the same time.
I didn't see that.
So you have to sink it in perfectly
so that's why
to where it doesn't get mad. So when I let go of the brake, then I'm on throttle. It's very rare that I ever not have one of these pedals pressed. There's always one of them going.
Yep. You're working it.
Interesting.
You're a machine driving a machine.
Yeah. It's never a point where my feet are just sitting there. I'm not coasting ever usually. It's like,
Yeah.
"Woo."
This reminds me of like when I have an Acura NSX and I love it. And I love it for the history.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know Ayrton Senna drove it.
Yeah.
And everyone's always watching his footwork when
Yeah.
he's doing that. So I'm listening to you explain this. It's like the modern day EV version
Right.
of Ayrton Senna talking about how he did his footwork. You're doing that with the EVs. It's incredible.
Well, what's also really cool about EVs and
Yeah.
the future of what we will see in motorsports is, I mean, you could take K1 karts and how for so long they have been left foot braking and right foot power, right?
Yeah.
And then always hand on the
Yeah.
wheel. Now, imagine a car that you have to shift and a car that you have to take your foot off and
Right.
do all this.
Yes.
Those are extra things that you have to focus on, right?
Yes.
You already have so much going on in your mind and physically happening.
Agreed.
So imagine taking out that component and simplifying things to where every one of your limbs is just dedicated to one thing.
Yes.
So that creates a faster way to drive.
Yes.
And it allows you to focus more on the task at hand of
Yep.
driving, right? Because you're always just doing this.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about that I don't think a lot of people process that yet. Is like how much faster an EV can be, and especially in the future, to where when we
yes.
get these cars lighter
Yes.
and more powerful, it's just inevitable that they'll be the fastest cars on the track.
Oh yeah.
You know.
And if you want to, you can even get the computer to just break records too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we want to do it for the sport of it, right?
Exactly.
So you still want to be involved,
Yeah.
but you want to have you controlling only the essentials that make the difference.
Right.
Whereas you let the computer or whatever the system is do the rest of it. That's not essential to you
Right.
breaking the records. That's
Yeah.
kind of the new sport, right?
It's cool.
It is cool.
It's exciting.
Yeah, because like you said, all this is like archaic. Like all
Yeah.
the design, we have a dead pedal because there used to be a shifter there.
Yeah.
Right? We don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
Right. So things can be changed up, and how like Elon has changed up now. We have steer by wire. Right.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm curious. How was it when you were driving with steer by wire and 4-wheel steer versus the Model S over there that doesn't have those features?
Right.
Do you think they actually help performance on a track?
Well, I think not only the technology makes sense to me in terms of that's the way the future should go, but in terms of safety features, you know, you have this shaft that is usually connected mechanically, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And in an accident, that shaft can be a detrimental component to hurt the driver as
Oh.
well. So there's also these safety aspects of it. But in terms of the way that the Cybertruck is built with steer-by-wire,
Yep.
I've driven a lot off-road on tracks and stuff. You instantly forget that it's steer-by-wire.
Yes.
Because they have feedback,
Yes.
live feedback into the wheel. So when I smash on the brakes and I'm hitting and about to turn in, like
Yep.
you feel some tension in the wheel. You can even feel a little vibration. The feedback is
noticed that too.
important
Yeah.
for the driver to understand what's going on. So they've created that integration
Yes.
that is so smart.
Nice.
And every time I get on the track, it's the last thing I think of.
Wow. So
because it's
done
so
perfectly.
natural. It's very natural and it works very well. Not only that, but there's very little rotation,
Yes.
which means that you can make small little iterations of your turns and navigate and stuff and correct quickly,
Yes.
right? So you're not like this
Yes.
if you get in trouble or anything.
Yeah.
Just making these little
You can correct yourself a
movements.
little bit more manageable correction.
Exactly.
Even from a professional, because this is just physically limiting, even
Yep.
for a professional.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
can see that.
So there's so many benefits to it, and I have a strong feeling that this is going to be their go-to for all vehicles going forward.
I totally agree. I feel that it's the way, and I feel like the yoke steering wheel might have been ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Because this makes sense now.
This makes sense, and it's also smaller.
Yeah.
You know, for the little guys like us,
Yeah.
that yoke felt like it was a huge.
That's true.
It was too big
Yeah.
and it was heavy.
Yes.
But this makes sense. You know, like, and you can still.
Mm-hmm.
Something's going on or whatever, you can still move it around.
Yeah.
Use it like this. So I love it. I
Yeah.
honestly, I was on Twitter and I said, this is my favorite steering wheel from Tesla.
Let's do it.
I really think it's their best one.
I agree. I mean, the yoke is the second best, only if you have steer-by-wire, in my opinion.
Right.
I think the yoke is really cool because you're like playing a video game, and because now you have steer-by-wire, you don't have hand over hand, which
Right.
I think is actually hazardous with the yoke.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that grip when
Right.
you need to just grab the steering wheel. Whereas now with steer-by-wire,
Yeah.
it's designed for
I mean,
yoke.
look at that.
Yeah.
That's as far as it
Yeah.
goes. It doesn't even do a full
Right.
180 degrees.
Yeah.
So,
And the squircle is perfect, like you said, and the yoke would say was second, and the steering wheel just feels outdated now.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
you got to get the steer-by-wire to make the whole system work. In my
Right.
opinion.
I agree. You have to have those other components.
Yeah.
So, cool. All right, buddy.
Awesome, man. Thanks again. Well,
That was
hopefully we'll
rad.
be able to do another drive. If not, this is a great opportunity, and we have
Yeah.
some amazing footage. So, guys, let me know in your comments below. What do you guys think? How was that drive? Let me know what he could have done differently. Maybe.
Yeah,
Or
who
maybe it
knows?
was perfect already, and no one will ever break that record from Craig from Unplugged Performance. Who knows?
See ya.
All right, we out.